I'm crappy. I'm crappy at life. I'm crappy at life. I am so crappy at life. If you show me how to do something and you later expect me to do it correctly, well, you're shit out of luck with me, buddy. I'm crappy at life. I am so crappy. I'm crappy at life. I am so crappy. I'm crapping my life. I crap on the toilet and I look in the bowl and there's my life. If you want me to shoulder responsibilities of some kind, you're sorely mistaken, because I'm crappy. I am so crappy at life. I'm a real jackass. I'm crappy at life. I am beyond crappy. I'm crappy at life. I will do nothing correctly because I'm crappy at life. I try to do responsible things in my lifetime, like purchase a home and have a steady job, but I had no hope of doing that because I'm crappy at life. I am so crappy at life. I really blew it. I'm crappy at life. I'm crappy at life. I got a bus pass that gets me on the number 32 bus only, which takes me halfway across town. Then I have to get off and walk the other 18 miles to work. I couldn't even get the right bus pass because I'm so crappy at life. I am really crappy at life. Oh God, I am crappy. I'm a piece of crap of life. I really tried to learn all the lessons of the Bible, but I read a Doonesbury comic instead and mistook that for the Bible. I am so crappy at life. I am really crappy at life. Oh God, I'm crappy, a real crap of life. Couldn't even end the song right. I used to go bowling all of the time back in the 14th century when I was only 8 years old. I went bowling, but I never used a bowling ball. I would roll squirrels, so to a chipmunk, so to a brick, so to my entire baseball card collection, down the alley towards the pins. The pins would be totally scared and crapping their pants because they knew this fucking really weird thing was coming down the bowling alley straight at them. I forget what it was. It was a squirrel, so to a chipmunk, so to a brick, so to a baseball card collection, so to some other bullshit, rolling down the alley straight at the pins, and the pins were crapping their pants. The pins were crapping their pants. The bowling pins were totally fucking crapping their pants. They knew the true meaning of doom, seeing that motherfucking thing coming straight at them. Man, that must have been really goddamn goddamn scary. I used to know how to speak French real good, but then I moved to France and I forgot how. Isn't that ironic? I used to know how to speak French, but then I moved to France and I totally forgot. That is a bitch, man. What happened there? That is really weird. Do you not think so? How do you explain that luck? How do you explain my rotten luck? Look, when I was living in the USA, I could speak French just like anything, but nobody around me even understood what I said when I said something in French. They would just look at me like I was retarded or something. They would try to pick a fight with my ass. They would think I was insulting them in some really queer language or some shit like that. But then I made a decision. Since I could speak French so goddamn well, I figured this would be the solution to my problems. I'll just move myself right to France. But the second I got off the plane, I forgot every goddamn word of French. I didn't know how to conjugate the verbs no more. I didn't even know how to order a falafel patty or even a cup of Sanka, which really sucks because when you're in France, everybody fucking drinks Sanka in France. They sit around in those little cafes out on the street, looking at the people drinking their Sanka, thinking they're all fucking way hipper than everyone else. But joke's on them, 'cause I only drink Postum. That's right, joke is on them. My brain flips around like a dumb little pancake, flipping, flopping all over the place. My brain's flying around the room with a little pile of crap stuck inside it. The pile of crap that's stuck in my brain is called my mind, my thoughts. It's telling me to put on a shirt. What a dumb little thought that is. Why the hell should I wear a shirt when I've got all these really boss muscles to show off? Wearing a shirt would be a disservice to the community who could really profit by seeing my muscles. I bet they would dig it. But my brain tells me to do things that I don't necessarily want to do. It's flipping around like a pancake into the air, and it got stuck on the ceiling. Left a little grease spot on the ceiling. When my brain stuck to the ceiling, it left a little grease spot there. And now Mom has to get up on the step stool and scrub it off. She's not happy. She didn't want to get out the spick and span to clean a grease spot off the ceiling where my brain's stuck to the ceiling. She's a little bit angry. What am I gonna tell my dad when my mom tells him that my brain made a mess? I don't even know. I'm trying to think of some sort of an excuse, but nothing's coming to me right now. Maybe I will have an Ovaltine that usually stimulates a little bit of an idea in the cerebral cortex of that piece of garbage brain that's flipping around, making stains all over the house. I think there's another stain on the curtain over there. Oh, I'm in big trouble now. I'll be lucky if I don't lose my TV privileges for the next month. I'm thinking about garbage cans. I'm thinking about my feet. I'm thinking about how my feet would go in a garbage can. I'm thinking about my armpit hair. I'm thinking about my testicles. Thinking about how I wish my testicles had my armpit hair jammed right inside out. Electricity. I'm thinking about particle board. I'm thinking about particle board and how electricity can be used to make particle board explode and throw shards of particle board into my face, and it gets lodged there and it makes me look real cool. And everybody down at the skateboard park, they look at my particle board face and say, "That's fucking rad, dude. How'd you get that done? Did you go to the tattoo parlor to get that shit stuck in your face?" You said to the piercing guy, "Hey, look, take this particle board and jam it in my face." I said, "Fuck that, man. I just knew the power of electricity, and I stuck it in a particle board and made it explode, and it threw off shrapnel right into my face. That's why I look so cool right now." You stupid son of a bitch, you want me to do it to you too? I'll take that fucking skateboard that's made of particle board, I'll run some electricity through it, and it will explode, and your goddamn skateboard will be stuck in your head with the fucking wheels sticking out of your eye socket like some dumb thing. Going to the zoo tomorrow. I wonder what I'm gonna see. I wonder if I'll see somebody with a handlebar mustache. I'm going to the zoo to see someone with a handlebar mustache. I'm going down to the zoo to see someone with a handlebar mustache. I wonder if I will see somebody with their underpants hanging out the bottom of their pant leg. I wonder if that would be possible. Somebody with underwear hanging out the bottom of their pants. Usually it sticks out of the top of their pants, but I'm really curious to see someone with underwear protruding out of the bottom of their pant leg. That would be really cool. I wonder if I could see something like that at the zoo. I suppose it's somebody wearing a Bible like a brassiere. I'm hoping that someone will do that for me. Is there any possibility that somebody would wear a Bible as a brassiere? That would be cool. And most likely, something like that would most likely be seen at the zoo. I'm going to the zoo tomorrow, and you know what I hope I see? I hope I see somebody planting a garden in their nutsack. That would be really cool. Why would they be doing that at the zoo? I don't even fucking know. But for some reason, I think that might be something I would see at the zoo. I don't even really know why. But I'll hold out hope that it may really happen, because that'd be cool. There's a little funny light dancing over my head. That light spells out the letters D-I-C-K. It follows me around to point out to the world that I am a total dick. Just imagine if you had letters following you around to describe your personality. I suppose that some people like to wear t-shirts to express themselves, but I got no choice in the goddamn matter. These lights that spell out the word dick are hanging right over my head for all the world to see. I got no choice in the matter. Everybody knows I'm an asshole. But then again, I can go ahead and head over to McDonald's and buy myself a cheeseburger to make myself feel a whole lot better. You ever see in those comic strips where there's thought bubbles over somebody's head and it tells everybody who's reading the comic what they're thinking about? Did you ever see something like that? Did you ever see it? You should have looked harder if you didn't see it. Didn't you see that? Thought bubbles. It's a really good goddamn idea. We should have those in real life so that other people could see what we were thinking about. That would make life simpler, don't you think? If life were more like comic strips, don't you think life would be a lot better if it were a lot more like comic strips? Don't you think so? But anyhow, that's not exactly how it is for me. As I've already explained, I have these big light up letters that spell out dick hanging right over my head, following me around wherever the hell I go, telling the whole goddamn world that I'm a dick. Isn't that super special? Oh yes, my life is shit. Oh yes, everyone knows I'm a dick. Oh yes, it's not hard to see. Oh yes, a dick is me. doesn't like them very much. She told me, get over to Kmart and buy yourself a pair of regular pants. But my stretchy pants are what basically defines the person who I am. If I don't wear my stretchy pants, nobody even recognizes me. Not that anyone would recognize me anyway. Except to say, oh, there goes that fucking turd again. That's about all anybody has to say about me. As I pass by, on my way downtown, I'm going to the pharmacy to pick up some ointment for this stinking rash on the underside of my foot. I'd show it to you if you really cared. Would you like to see that rash? I'd be glad to share. We could, maybe watch a little TV together. Come on, be my friend. Hey, look. If you'll be my friend, I will let you wear my stretchy pants. The green ones with the purple spots on them. Come on, you can have them. I'll give them to you. If you would just look at this rash on my foot and maybe watch a little TV with me, I think we could become really, really good friends. We could maybe even have a discussion about something like, I don't know, how much we like, I don't know, the latest Mariah Carey CD. I'd be willing to have a conversation about that, if that's what you want to talk about. Come on, just please be my friend. I won't even make you look at the rash on my foot. You don't have to wear my stretchy pants if you don't want to. We could simply make love. I was at Denny's, and I thought that after my meal of moons over my hammy, that I should have dessert. I looked at that menu, the dessert menu, the one they leave on the table at all times, so you can be tempted by their delicious desserts. And in it, there was a picture of a cherry pie. I knew that whatever I would be served would not look as good as that cherry pie in the picture, but I ordered it anyway because I had a feeling it would taste really good with a fake cherry crap. That's Thank You brand cherry pie filling that they make their pies out of. It doesn't even taste anything like a real cherry taste, but I ordered it anyway. And when it came to the table delivered by some lady with a bun hairdo and thick spectacles, I looked inside it. I pried off the top. The top is called the crust, and I pried the crust right off the top. Then I looked inside, and I saw a perfect diorama of the entire universe inside my cherry pie, made from crepe out of a can. Cherry pie filling for Denny's. But there was a universe. I wonder if that was on purpose, that somebody put it in there. But I could see it, and I could see exactly my spot in the universe, and there I am inside my cherry pie, sitting there looking at a piece of cherry pie. But then, when that also include me looking at the cherry pie that has has the universe in it, and seeing myself in the universe looking at the piece of cherry pie. But in that cherry pie, I'm seeing the whole universe, and inside the universe, I am looking at a piece of cherry pie. And in that cherry pie, I see the whole universe, and in the universe, there's me looking at the piece of cherry pie and prying the crust off the top and seeing the whole universe. And inside the universe is me looking at a piece of cherry pie, wondering why inside the cherry pie I see the entire universe, and inside the universe is me. And what am I doing? I'm looking at a piece of cherry pie with the crust pried right off, and in the insides I see the entire universe. And as I am part of the universe, I can't see myself. And what would I be doing right now except look